Our to-go boxes, they're not good. They're f***ing amazing. How did we get started here at Albemarle Paper? Well, late 2008, my cousin John and I started this paper company, and we got all sorts of different products.
Hey, Nick, come on, man. Let's get to work.
You got cleaning products, too? You got a party this weekend? We got your back. Anything you need here at APS. Plates, napkins, silverware, table covers. We got everything covered, right, boys? What other items do we carry? Paper towels? I got it. Toilet paper? I got it. Gloves? We got you. Pizza boxes? You're probably wondering, where are we? Where's Albemarle Paper? Don't you worry about that. We got you. I'll bring the product to your front door. See you guys.
Welcome back to Atlanta.
Great, welcome.
You were very respectful after that first goal. I saw you turn, just put your hands together for the fans. What did Atlanta mean to you from your time here?
It meant a lot. I was going through a rough time in my career, and when I came to Atlanta, they revived me, and they brought me so much confidence, and the fans supported me and helped uplift me through a difficult time. I was traded a few times in a short span. When I came here with the group, with the organization, they really helped me, and I took my chance and I flourished here, and we won a couple of trophies, and just forever I'm grateful for this club. And part of me feels that if I never made my move here or never got traded here, I don't know if I'd still be playing. So I have the utmost respect for this organization, and there was no way in hell I could ever celebrate in front of this fan base.
And Atlanta's a team that really showed that professional game could excel here in the South. Also playing in a football stadium, an NFL stadium. Do you see any similarities between Atlanta and your short experience in Charlotte so far?
Very similar. I was just speaking about it earlier before the game. Very similar, two organizations, great organizations. Charlotte is new, up and coming. We're a year and a half old, and I feel that it's only going to get better and better, especially when our training facility get built, and we have a steady facility for us to be to train every day.
And you were respectful on the outside, but what were you feeling on the inside after those goals?
Yeah, goals are the greatest feeling in football. That's why you play, and especially as an attacker. So for me to score, I was just traded a few weeks ago out of the blue, and that was a difficult moment for me and my family. I was in Salt Lake for a few years, so everything happens for a reason. God is great to me and my family, and I came to Charlotte, and this group, this front office, this coaching staff, and this locker room really embraced me and helped me do what I do best on the field. And I couldn't be possible without without these guys in that locker room that really brought me in and treated me like family since day one.
So like your experience here in Atlanta, you think in Charlotte you're getting your mojo back?
I feel like I had my mojo in Salt Lake. I feel like I was playing pretty well. You see how much I love these guys?
They're troublemakers. But you're on a roll right now.
Can't get too high. It's part of it. I gotta stay with it. We can celebrate these at the end of the year, but I've learned throughout my long years in MLS. I'll enjoy this, but tomorrow and Monday I'll turn the focus to Chicago, because if you have a bad game, then everyone's against you. You know what I mean? You got to stay even keel and really just put your head down and work. And sometimes it's hard to not get too high. Especially after a game like this. So.
You came in at a tough time for Charlotte, and then another loss, but now 3 wins on the bounce. What are maybe some changes that you've seen coming in, or some of the things that maybe you've implemented?
I just try to bring a little bit of life to the locker room. I feel like that's my personality. Maybe I don't talk it when I'm with you guys. I try and just stay real, even keel, but you can ask some of the guys. I'm a real jokester, and I like to bring a good camaraderie around the guys, and lots of laughs during lunchtime with the Polish gang we got over there, and the English duo with Ash and with Nate. So we have a good older group, and we just have a good time with each other. And I think Nate's the best left back, right center back. I've ever played with. And
Any questions? Any questions from the Polish media?
you know, we save money because the 3 Polish guys, they room together. We save. Nah, they're good guys, man.
Nice. And I mean, the crowd really showed up, the fan base tonight. Close to 1,000 people, or over 1,000. Just your thoughts on what you've seen from the Charlotte FC fans.
You see, these guys have no respect, huh? Amazing support. Thank you to our sponsor for putting it together and you know, really bringing out our fan base. They were electric. We could hear them on the field, and you know, they push us. And just so thankful for them coming out and taking time out of their day, their weekend to come and support us on the road.
You still have, I believe 5 more games in the next 20 days. How do you, continue to build on this momentum and make sure everybody stays even keel?
One game at a time. We enjoy this, like I said, and tomorrow we turn. Tomorrow we're off. On Monday we turn to recovery for the guys. We train Tuesday, prepare for Chicago, and we go again Wednesday because long season, man. What are we, 12 games in? We still got 22 to go. So we're not even at the halfway point. Got to stay focused. I'm glad. I'm happy for this group. 2 wins in a row this year. We haven't had that yet. So with MLS play, so we keep going.
Thanks, man. Kahlina, big win today here in Atlanta after Charlotte lost 3-0 at home. How good does it feel to come here and get 3 points in a convincing manner?
Yeah, what you said, like the most important is to take the 3 points. I will not say it doesn't matter how, but for us in this moment it doesn't matter how. Even I think that we play like a really good game. They didn't had so many chances. Like we know that Atlanta had like really good technical players, and we play overall like very good game. Yes, we had this little bit of lucky that VAR get called referee and we get this penalty and red card. But even without this, I think that it will be tough game with 1-0. But we show in second half immediately we had this chance, and in the end we took 3 points away game. Now we have 2 home games, and we need to think about this.
How important has it been? I mean, you've 3 games for you now with Charlotte and 3 wins. What are you seeing in this team that's kind of spiraling positive momentum?
Yeah, I think we grow up, but grow up. I think when I mentioned this, grow up. I think like grow up like team, like how we want to play, how we want to take the points. Not that we just play nice football and then like we lost 1-2-3-0. We want to show that we are tough team to win, tough team to score the goal against us, and we believe in us that we can score against everybody, and that's it. Take point by point and see you in playoff.
Hundreds of fans here tonight from Charlotte. How good did it feel to give them that win? And it felt like at times you could only hear them in the stadium.
Yeah, I think like we can hear just them because of us, because we won 2-0, and the fans from home fans, they are really they was really quiet, and it's really good support from them, like in big number, and we feel this every home game, every away game when they can travel with us, and it's amazing.
Tell me about what happened in the beginning of the match with injury. Kind of tell me about.
Yeah, I just felt like I touched the ball and I just felt that I get some kick. I don't know how he kicked me, with the knee, with the foot. I don't know how, but I just felt like straight kick in the nose. Thanks God it was straight. It was not on the side, because for sure it would broke my nose. But in this moment I didn't know how my nose looks, and then I need to call ref to call doctors that we see that everything is good.
From there, did that just kind of spark some confidence in everybody that like, hey, we can handle this?
Yeah, we know even before the game, but first 5-10 minutes it showed like who is who on the field, and not from this moment, but even we score early goal from first cross, first shot on the goal. It's very good when we have this confidence that we can score from one chance, and that we don't need like 3-4 chances. And our strikers show that we have big quality up with maybe not too much chances. We score a lot of goals.
Plating lost to Atlanta in Charlotte. This is quite a turnaround and stuff. What brought about this result?
I think the way the boys are working. I said it many times that the boys are working well, and we need to be patient with them, and we need to give them time to digest different things that we are doing. I think also Justin Meram brought some of the qualities. I said also in the past, I think we need the help, and the front office knows my request about the qualities of the players that I'm looking for. But this group is working really well, and I think that they deserve this, because even when we were 11v11, I didn't feel in danger personally against them, and I think we were quite a threat going forward. Unfortunately, in transition we don't play as good as we should, because for me, if we play better these moments, we could the score in the first half would be even better for us. This is something that we need to do, but it's great to see the character that this team has, that after this defeat against a team that has got many good players, he comes here, and I think, in my opinion, I might be biased obviously, but I think the boys won more comprehensively than Atlanta did against us. I think Atlanta took advantage of our mistakes in Charlotte. Well, here I think our boys came to play strong without the ball and with the ball.
Were you scheming for Caleb Wiley tonight, making sure that you knew where he was at all times?
Not just him, but Almada, Araujo, these are guys that have a lot of quality. Also Lennon is a guy that and Gutman, these are guys that if you don't put attention to your rotation defensively, they can go, and then it's difficult to catch them. So it wasn't just Wiley that we were worried. But listen, this is a team that is well organized with many good players, and I think I'm very proud of how the boys played here with a lot of personality in tough circumstances.
This has been a very good run of games for you over the last 4 or 5 matches, not including DC. Do you feel that there's confidence building and a greater vision with the players on what they can achieve?
I think so, I hope so, because obviously confidence brings confidence, and vice versa. So I think that to get results like the boys are doing, I think it gives them the belief that they can win home, they can win away, and they are ready to play a strong game against everybody, which is what I ask. Then after, you can lose, you can win sometimes, you can lose, sometimes you can win, but it's important you play with fire, you play with fight, you play with character. This is a non-negotiable for me, and I think we saw that today. The last 20 minutes I wasn't very pleased. I understand we were 3-0 up, but I wasn't pleased. I want to finish strong, and I want to finish with the ball in the opposition half, not in our own half.
And the last thing is just, last year Charlotte played really well here and should have, been able to take home a draw. Did you discuss last year's game and how well Charlotte played in order, before this one?
Not so much, because obviously it was a different. First of all, it was very early in the season. It was the second game, I think, or third game, yeah. And many players are not here. We played against them recently, and in fairness, our concentration was on the last game against us, but mostly the game they played now is too far. In football, as you know, a few weeks is an eternity.
Your decision to bring on Hamadi and then take him off, what was that based off of?
Because I thought I spoke with Hamadi. He's a player that I trust, in which I trust. I want the youngsters to come with an attitude that is really strong, and I wasn't too pleased, and I thought that we could have suffered because of that. So I needed to have more experience. I didn't want to suffer that much, but we suffered anyway. So, but the message I want to give to everyone that we need to come with a strong mentality, strong attitude in the game. It doesn't matter the result. Could be 10-0, and we still have to come strong because this is our job, and we need to be serious about. It's not that it wasn't serious; it was serious. But I think that one of the things that the young players need to learn until I'm here, that they have to come really strong. Then after they can be good, not good, the lack of experience, I understand all of that. But it's important, generally speaking, I'm not referring specifically to Madi, but generally speaking, I want that this attitude, for us, we are a family. And these guys are here not because I'm making them a favor. They deserve to be here, they deserve to put them on the pitch. If I put them on the pitch, it's because I trust them. So when they are here, it's like a family. I treat them, I'm hard on the senior players, I need to be hard on the youngsters because they are professional players and I expect them a lot from them because I know that they can give. If I didn't think they could give, I would not bring them here with me.
3 wins on a bounce for you. What would you say, what's the biggest takeaway or the change that you've seen in this team recently?
Yeah, this idea of playing a more complete game with the ball, without the ball, and we are changing something also tactically. We're trying to evolve as a team, and I think that the boys need a little bit of time to get those things together. But I think what we are growing weekly, and also the group. Another thing, the group is living really well together. It looks like that they are really tied together. They're doing a good job of living together, and this is the base of everything. The base of everything is to be in harmony, to have a strong mentality, to train really hard. But I said to you guys also when we were losing games, when we were not winning, that they were training well. So it might surprise people, but it doesn't surprise me. I see them on a daily basis, and I think I'm really pleased. I'm very proud of them, the way they carried under difficult circumstances. And now our job is to stay here, but also to move on, to continue to this evolution.
And then any update on Camille?
No, we are just waiting to see both him and Ben. They need to be evaluated. I think Camille was having a shower, and then now we're doing a little bit of testing. Hopefully it's nothing serious because he was in a great moment. He's a very, very important player for us.
All right, you seem to control the midfield a little bit more this match. Did you do something different? Did you adjust anything, or is it just having Westy and those people with experience out there?
It's both. We said many times that to have experienced players back would help because it's natural that they give confidence to everybody else. So I believe that to have Kahlina back, to have Westwood back, it's very important because players around them, they know that they can, and also Justin Meram. I think he's another guy that gives this ability to control the game, this ability to be in the moment, and to understand what the game requires. Also tactically we are changing something, and I think that is work in progress still, but we are in the right track, and I'm pleased that the boys feel confident with the way we are evolving.
First 10 minutes seemed, they had some crosses, had some chances, but you all seemed to settle down after that, and it just seemed like they had this air of confidence the rest of the match and calmness in everything they did, and they were really crisp. What do you attribute that to?
I attribute that to the fact that we are playing so many games and we didn't work on the pitch. We did some work on the pitch we changed something, and we discussed about that, and we didn't work so much on the pitch because it's a quick turnover and we can't to spend too much time because otherwise we would not be fresh for the game. But so the first 10 minutes, you can expect a team like Atalanta to cross the ball sometimes. And we just needed to adjust to a couple of things after we got that right. The boys really understood. It was almost like the first 10 minutes were a coaching session for us. So to get to grip to what we discussed, because when you say it and show it on the video, it's not the same as doing it on the pitch. And this run of games doesn't allow us to work as much as we would like tactically. But I think that after they understood, I didn't feel me honestly I felt, you normally feel if the team is in difficulties, I felt pretty relaxed.
All right, Lastly, the fan support today, it was noticeable to everybody here. What do you think?
We said this before because we knew that we had like 1,000 people following the team, which was great. It was massive for us to see this blue wave just on our right-hand side. It was really good, and they gave us a lot of strength, and we love to play for them. The boys love to play for them. We said it in the team talk before that we knew that we had so many players, so many fans coming here, and if nothing else, we have to give everything we have got. Then we might have a good result or not, but we need to play really, really strong because of these guys. They believe in us and they are willing to make this trip to support us. It was great to have them. I wish we could have everywhere like that.
Energy first, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Great win.